Welcome to Bikini Supermodel Clara's new erotic thriller, Trapped by the Lesbian Craigslist Killers. If you love seductive danger and twisted suspense, like and subscribe to follow all my deadly adventures. The sun was melting over the Texas horizon like honey on scorched steel. I had barely cut the engine when I knew something was off. The Craigslist ad had promised a private shoot on a remote ranch. Avant-garde fashion, vintage setups, and a big payout. All I had to do was show up with a suitcase of try-on looks and that magnetic confidence my fans crave. Two women greeted me at the gate. Milena and Jolene, both in their 50s, blonde streaks faded and skin sun-kissed from years chasing spotlight ghosts. Their eyes held the kind of hunger that doesn't come from food. Ex-models, they told me, now running an OnlyFans co-op for forgotten beauties and bold newcomers. They called me a goddess, said the camera would worship me. Flattery? Sure. But something about the way Jolene watched me undress my mind with every blink made me tighten my bikini top. The ranch was dusty and isolated. Pecan trees swayed like drunk voyeurs in the wind. Inside, they'd built a boudoir corner in the barn. All satin sheets, mirror walls, and red gel lights. I shot a few sets in denim cutoffs and silk lingerie. Milena filmed. Jolene poured wine. That night, they asked if I wanted to stay over. Too dark to drive. They purred. I played it cool, but my instincts were twitching under my skin. Something about their smiles was too polished, too eager, like they weren't inviting me in. They were locking the door behind me. We drank. We talked. They kissed me. I let them. Maybe I wanted to see how deep the rabbit hole went. Maybe I didn't want to look scared. Maybe I'm just wired to flirt with danger until it bites. In the morning, the car was gone. Not missing, gone. No tracks, no engine sound. Just empty gravel and two ex-models offering me fresh orange juice with too much smile. That's when I realized I wasn't a guest. I was the prize in a twisted resurrection of their faded fame. And the Craigslist gig? A trap. Bait for the next erotic sacrifice. You ever wake up in a horror movie and realize you're the final girl, but also the bait? That was me, barefoot in Texas, surrounded by faded beauty queens with murder in their mascara. This ain't a fashion story, darling. This is survival. And it starts now. Didn't touch their coffee. I didn't touch their pills. I didn't touch their affection. Whatever was in their eyes that morning, it wasn't love. It was hunger. And I don't let predators feed on me. Milena tried flattery. Jolene offered a silk robe and called it our sisterhood uniform. I smiled, tilted my head, said, I have a better idea. They blinked, hooked. I told them I wanted to turn the camera on them. Shoot a scene where the older icons return in full glory. Just change into something symbolic, I said. I want power. I want drama, robes, ritual. Let's make it art. Milena nodded. Jolene clapped. They went upstairs giggling like prom queens rehearsing their comeback. I waited 1 minute. Then I ran. Out the back door, barefoot in denim and desperation, through the dying light of the Texan swamp trees. I remembered the boat, rusted, half-sunken reeds, moored by the fence when I arrived. That was my road out. The water was cold, thick, alive. Every stroke felt like swimming through memory foam soaked in sin. Behind me, I heard them scream, animal cries, high-pitched and frantic. They were on the dock, now wearing black satin robes with inverted crosses, barefoot and wild-eyed like possessed priestesses. Their eyes glowed like twin eclipses. But they didn't chase me into the water. Not at first. I reached the center of the swamp when I heard the splash. They were coming. I paddled harder, praying the boat wouldn't tip. Then the water shifted. Ripples, too wide, too fast. It wasn't them. It was something else. I looked down. Too late. The alligator came up like a nightmare, jaws open, eyes cold, ancient, and snapped.